Hi everyone, my name is Michelle Jones and I am a child life specialist at Shriners Healthcare for Children, Twin Cities. Today I just want to talk to you about the importance of schedules for children of all ages. As we begin a new week with the recent school closings and quarantine protocols in place, parents and guardians everywhere are really trying to embrace this new normal. And it can be difficult to grapple with the unknowns that occupy our future, but we do have ways to take back control in an ever-changing environment. It all comes down to a schedule. From infants to even college students, everyone can benefit from the consistency and dependability of a schedule. Thankfully, schedules don't have to be a daunting task. They can be really as simple as a piece of paper taped up onto the fridge that everyone can access. The importance really lies in the commitment of following through. So that's where parents and guardians really come in. Instead of dreading the battle of whether your child's homework is done, or if they have even started on their chore to-do list, a schedule provides easy means of reinforcement. For the younger audiences, not in school yet, a schedule really offers a much appreciated routine of what to expect. Research and personal experience show that schedules for children help make transitions easier, creates a sense of independence, and even improves emotional regulation. In addition, children learn time management skills, and with a sense of predictability in this really unpredictable circumstance, stress and anxiety can lessen for both children and adults and parents. As a child life specialist who has worked in a variety of settings, children really appreciate consistency both in and out of the hospital. In order to meet their psychosocial needs while hospitalized, child life specialists often encourage families to create and really implement a schedule that reflects their home as much as possible. So with the help of the healthcare team, families can have really one less thing to worry about as their child is able to have a consistent bedtime just like they do at home, or even not be disrupted during their afternoon nap by meds or any type of visits. And this really allows for everyone on the healthcare team to be on the same page. So we as child life specialists work really hard to advocate for schedules in the hospital as our mission to really normalize the healthcare environment. So that's why I really wanted to talk to you guys today about it as we are under these unique circumstances. So understandably, schedules differ greatly by age. So we'll start with infants and toddlers. So this is about birth to 4 or kids that aren't quite in school yet. Schedules can offer trust as they are working through this developmental stage. Infants and toddlers are looking for predictability and consistency in their caregivers. So we must build a schedule that is flexible, but also provides a consistent sequence of events. Every morning might consist of eating breakfast, playing, story time, and then a morning nap. Whereas every night it might be bath, stories, and bedtime. So the importance for this age is really the order of events, like I said before. So for example, you always read stories before bedtime, or they always get a bottle before nap. So this really becomes ingrained into their routine. Moving on to school age children, which is classified as ages about 5 to 6 to 12 years old. They are working through the developmental stage of industry versus inferiority. So keeping this in mind, it's beneficial to include hands-on activities, breaks, and really time outside to offer them the opportunity to really release pent-up frustrations or all the energy that they might be holding. We all need breaks throughout the day, and this is really important in this age group along with all of the other age groups I talk about. It's best to have to really consider their individual needs. So maybe your child has more attention during the morning. So that's where you might put the trickier subjects that they're dealing with, maybe math. On the other hand, maybe your child seems to become a little bit more restless around 2 p.m. every day. So being proactive, it might be beneficial to schedule time outside or a snack and stretch break around 1:30 before that restlessness or tiredness really sets in. A concept that I like to use with this age group, along with the other ones too, is the first then concept. So you talk about first we complete this assignment and then we can have our snack. Or first we do math and then we can take a break outside. Really allowing them to see that as they work hard, they're able to have a positive experience afterwards. The last age group is adolescents. This age group may seem too cool for schedules, but it does have its benefits. Adolescents are working through identity and role confusion versus role confusion. So therefore, teens are constantly looking for ways and guidance from those around them about building their identity, about building their likes and dislikes. So the consistency of a schedule can really reduce stress or anxiety, build time management skills, and really improve the parent-child relationship. And all of these skills that they learn can really translate into their future endeavors. I think about less arguments over what to do by positively reinforcing what they have done already. And really this builds compliance so that you don't have to keep badgering them about it. So there are two types of schedules. One is the typical schedule you think of where you write out each task and the time at which it will be done. So for example, 8 a.m. breakfast and 9 a.m. Math, 10:30 snack break, maybe 11 o'clock reading and language arts up until 12 o'clock, which is lunchtime. So this schedule obviously works better for school age and adolescents because they understand the concept of time, and it really reflects their school environment. The other type of schedule is visual. So this emphasizes more on the sequence of events rather than the actual time or duration. So a visual schedule is beneficial for younger kids who don't understand time, who may not be able to read, and children that are maybe diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder or any kind of learning or sensory difficulties. And we have examples in our next slide, but really simple pictures are key. So here's an example of a traditional schedule. So you might include the times instead of necessarily the pictures. And then here might be how everybody's schedule looks in the household. These are some examples of visual schedules. So you would cut out these pictures and then do kind of that first then concept. First, we're gonna read some stories and then we get to do play with the blocks or watch a show. And these can really be great for transitions, and you can really do short little schedules throughout the day. So they really know what to expect. So one thing to note about schedules, just like life, you need to be flexible. Like we have all learned together over these past few weeks, things come up and we really need to adjust. So schedules help children learn to adjust based on the world around them. So we're really teaching them as we implement these schedules. Schedules are a tool that we can use to really help our kids perform at their best and be successful. So it's important to note that during this highly stressful time and really the unknown time, kids may act out, they may regress, or even show negative emotions or just emotions through difficult behavior. So throwing, biting, hitting. So we really just have to take it day by day, hour by hour, and adjust when needed. It is normal as anxieties are really high for both kids and parents. So just allow them to express their emotions and tell you about their feelings. Be patient when you can, and really remind them that you're there for them to keep them safe and to keep them healthy. And that's really above all the most important. The best part, we can have fun. Kids can be involved, and it really makes for a fun hands-on learning component. Not only should they help with making decisions about what goes on the schedule, but also they can be creative and really make it their own. I always say that glitter, and it's okay to always be messy. So kids are the best helpers, so they can create these schedules. I've even seen a bedazzled one. So should it be rainbow themed and maybe each color is a different day, or maybe each day highlights a different subject matter. Every teacher can agree, and child life specialists out there, that learning has the most impact when it's fun. So I hope you all break out the markers, the glitter, like I said, crayons, and colored paper as you embark on creating your new schedules. Make it unique, really make it based on your family's needs, and the schedule will do the rest. So thank you so much for your time. Here is my contact information on the screen, so feel free to email me with questions, ideas, or even if you need some tips on getting started. And one last thing, please remember, hand washing needs no schedule. Wash them and really encourage everyone to do the same. All the best. Thanks so much.